Hey, you badass coach. I'm Marie, and I'm an expert sponsored travel coach and digital entrepreneur. I know you don't know me very well, and I don't know you, but I'm going to ask you to trust me for just a few minutes. I promise it's so going to be worth it. Imagine sitting on a stone patio just off your room in a luxury villa in Tuscany. The sun warm on your face as you snack on just out of the oven bread dipped in fresh pressed olive oil. The breeze caressing your face brings with it hints of grapes maturing on vines somewhere out of your sight. In the distance, you see a 15th century village. It's perched high on a hill and its clock tower is ringing in the hour. A smile crosses your face because you know that just before dawn tomorrow, you'll be in a hot air balloon floating across the landscape, watching the sunrise and anticipating a Prosecco breakfast that's waiting for you in a field when you land. Are you wiggling with excitement yet? Now imagine that not only is all of this paid for, but it's a mechanism that changes the face of your brand and helps you to get clients because people are so inspired by the amazing things you're doing and they know that you have the results they want. Wouldn't it be wonderful to know that your vacation is actually setting you up to get more and better clients? Now, you can go on and pay for those vacations if you want, get stock photos of destinations you wish you could go visit, and pretend that you're actually there. Or you can be actually there. The old way of doing things, well, it does work. It really does. You can spend hours and hours every day in the content creation cycle, posting stock photos of places that you really want to go, bashing people over the head with 3 tips PDFs, chasing them, cold DMing, following and unfollowing on Instagram. God, I hate that. It all eventually works. It does. But isn't it better to get clients doing exactly what you love? Isn't having adventures and indulging in delicious food, immersing yourself in cultures and meeting amazing friggin' people a better way to build your audience and to get more and better clients? Of course it is. Because you're an adventurer, right? That's why you're here. That's why you signed up for this. Because you are an adventurer and you are a kick-ass coach. 11 years ago, I stepped off a small boat and onto a floating dock that led to a pier and right onto a really cool beach an hour from Batam, which is an island off of Indonesia. I had done it. After only 5 months as a digital entrepreneur, I had scored a 4-day all-inclusive experience on this gorgeous private island where every single villa was over the water. I stopped and I had to take some pictures because the water was so emerald and the skies were endless blue. And there were 3 smiling faces at the end of the pier waiting just for me. And they had fresh drinks and flowers and a cold towel that I could wipe my face off because it is Indonesia and it was extremely hot. I was freaking excited, let me tell you. And I took a moment to reflect on my get, just really where I was standing and what I had accomplished. I used what made sense to me to create a connection with my audience and sponsors in a real and genuine way. And that was the turning point. That was when I realized how easy it could be to get more and better clients and sponsors just by connecting with people as human beings, not as robots or somebody that you think you can sell something to. I continue to use my signature system and build my audience and attract clients and sponsors, and it did become easy. Now, I know a lot of people tell you things are easy, and they're not. The processes, the strategies, the things leading up to it, those take work. But this connection, this attraction, my signature system made things easy. To date, I've been to 54 countries. I have more than $500,000 worth of sponsorships. Actually, after my next trip to Italy, which is going to be in a few months, it'll be $600,000. And I have 20K plus months in my digital business. It works for me and it works for my clients. Let me tell you about one of them. Bibi is the owner and creator of Culture to Color. It's such a cool idea. It's such a cool concept. About 3 years ago, she reached out to me. She wanted to know about my program, Mastering Sponsored Travel. And she wanted to know how she could utilize her idea to get sponsors, not only to get sponsors, but also to create a business that would be profitable for her. She's a photographer, and she wanted to turn her pictures into adult coloring pages, but she wanted to be able to write about the culture and write about the people and write about the cuisine that she experienced during those sponsorships. And use actually those coloring pages in the books in exchange for sponsors. So the first thing she did was sign up for the program. And the second thing we did was dove into the first destination, which happened to be my heart home, Tuscany. She created a coloring book called Explore Food and Wine of Tuscany, Italy. It is such an amazing book. It's gone on to be number 1 on Amazon's bestsellers. It's gone on to win individual awards. It's gone on to make her more money than she could have imagined. She creates other books too. She has Endangered Animals of North America, which is her latest one. She's being commissioned by different destinations to create specific books, and she travels all over the world. She travels on sponsorship all over the world, because what business doesn't want to exchange a global, being able to be seen globally in a book and on social media, right? She's won those awards. She's been in newspapers, on TV. She speaks to large audiences, and she's created a profitable business based on her passions, which is so important. And it all started with sponsorships. Now, wouldn't you like to know how you can expand your brand with being stuck in that crazy content creation cycle by exchanging your business, your audience, and your social media following for amazing luxury accommodations, delicious cuisines cooked just for you, world-class tours, and personalized experiences? Well, of course you would. Who wouldn't? Duh. Okay, so I bet you thought I was going to try and sell you something, huh? Come on, you did. You were waiting for it. I wouldn't do that. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. My clients come to me because they already know that they're going to get the results they want. And how do they know that? Because I actually get to know who they are. They get to know me, and I get to know them on a real human level. I only work with people when we have developed a really genuine and wonderful reciprocal energy. So I'd love to invite you to book a call, and please join my group. Absolutely join my group. You have to. It's a really cool group of all kinds of people that love sponsorship and love the digital nomad life. But most importantly, I want to ask you to book a call. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk about how you absolutely can develop the same kind of sponsorships and relationships with sponsors and acquire sponsored travel. You'll find all the links you need in the email that you got when you signed up for this little video. I hope to see you on the other side. Take care.